I can't. It wouldn't be authentic.
Boo!
What do you mean, boo? Not everything is to your liking, sir.
Call
I
me
know
mac and
it
cheese.
is.
Call me mac and cheese because I'm authentic in my craft.
I'll give you that one.
We done? We done making?
1 inch
Alright.
long, 10 inches wide. They call me the dinner plate. Yeah.
I don't want to do
Shut
D&D
up.
tonight.
Wasn't another version of that one the hubcap?
The hubcap. Yeah.
Are we just not playing D&D tonight?
No,
Why
I
did you
made.
put Malt as the title?
I told you I was going to.
I didn't think you were for real.
Wait, did you actually put Moan in the title?
Yeah.
It's just moans.
I'm at the go.
I don't want to do
Nice.
D&D anymore.
And another one is out.
And
although-
the most important one.
Although
Are
I
you
will have
okay?
to say, I'm arguably, most definitely, Brendan, most definitely. Although I will have to say, I cannot stay up for too late. At 10 o'clock is when I'm gonna have to end it here. At 10 o'clock my time.
That's when you're gonna end
That-
it?
That's 11
You're gonna
o'clock for Mac.
End? Sorry.
Well,
Finish,
I should
as
know
in
that.
like complete,
Okay.
Max? Yes. By 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, come hell or high water, so will I.
Isn't
Damn
a high
it.
water a TF2 map?
Wish I would have known that.
Because it is.
I'm sorry, brother. Does that mess with like? I can stay till like 10:30.
No,
I just. I
no,
think
we
early
will be
day.
ending at 10. Come hell or high water.
All right. The time has come, and so have I.
Why?
Already.
All right. So, is everyone ready? Aces. You know what? Aces, are you ready?
Are you aces ready?
I'm ready.
I don't know if I'm ace, but I'm ready.
We gotta.
Thank you, Marco. Thank you, Marco.
I don't.
Yeah.
We gotta speed run this. We gotta speed run this. So we could.
Yes, because that makes me feel
fit
better.
so we could fit everything in on time, Brendan. We're heading straight for the capital.
Okay.
Go
right ahead. So everyone's ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Max, I still want to see the funny picture.
Your mom.
All right.
Okay.
So, last time on the Aces, you're all in the fucking Feywild now after kicking some bitch aces.
Funny picture.
Finley had to enter first after making the greatest thing ever
Nice.
happen. Finley changed
Yo,
Without-
into a lion.
without having trauma for the first time.
That was hard for me to do.
Yeah.
You met Niall, which you met again later. You made a friend with him, or with him, of him. You got a friend in him.
Be
Whoa.
in him so I can be in denial. Come on,
Nice.
guys,
I
that was a
actually
good
think I don't
one.
want to play tonight. that was very good. That took a lot of turns.
That's
Wow,
it for
find that one. I was genuinely happy in that one.
That's it for D&D. Good night, everybody. The claps.
You all then entered later, and you immediately were like, all right, where's the map? And you have a map now, which
Yeah. Which is actually just
this is the most you know about really this place at all, besides later on when you also met Ratto, but I feel like that's not as important.
No.
Other than-
No.
Full name
We're not-
Ratatouille.
Where's Rato One?
Ratawani.
He has a brother.
Yeah, he's gone. He was the first owner of the bar. You got a little bit of an inkling that, for one, common's not going to get you much out of this city, and two, names are very important in the Feywild. For in this kingdom, you'll probably be fine, but anyone who's been out of this kingdom and lived out of this kingdom, you're probably going to get a lot of people being very cautious about words.
Mm.
And also, apparently, when you asked Ratos like for a room, he was interested in the words you spoke, and he had said that someone like you guys, a planer, which from what you can guess, the material plane, most people who come from that, other people called planers. Another person like you guys has been through here and also gotten a room. Knowing that, you guys split up for a little bit to like learn a bit from everywhere. One thing you learned from like seeing everyone, carts have to fly around here because in the fields between cities, monsters from outside basically what they call the sort of like Hexus Dome is some words you've heard. I forget exactly what I called it, but basically they pass through a barrier keeping a lot of shit out, some things, and some people decide that, you know what, we're just gonna fly over. We don't want to deal with that, and others are like, we'll brave the dangers that might be in the fields. And you guys bought 2 giant robot wasps and 2 medium carts, which will divide you guys up since you have 12 people. And each fits 6 and a little bit more. And you guys also learned about the magical generals.
Oh boy.
These people basically being like super celebrities around here. These are people that not even rumor has it have gone beyond what is even normal magical capabilities that they are the generals of, which some of you have seen for yourselves.
Oh boy.
If you need reminders at all, it is also in the chat, but if you want, I can say it right now of like who these people are and what they're the general of.
I know who they are, Brendan. That's Matcha, the General of Abjuration. Then there's Pied, P-Day, my bad, Conjuration. Robin's Divination, Dazzle's Enchantment. She's the one who has Lambtail. Cinder's Evocation, Icarus's Illusion, Hydra's Transmutation, Carrion's Necromancy. And then their denial is fucking Niall himself was like, they're gonna announce like a 9th one. I know it. I feel it in me bones. That's how he sounds now.
Yeah, Nick got me. So
Way to steal his thunder.
you all learned that, but yeah, Niall has this like feeling, but you also learned that there's something called the monthly gathering or the monthly meeting. You don't know exactly what it is, but you know apparently they announce something after it. So whatever that might be, or whenever that might be. And I believe we ended when you all left Niall's shop now with your B carts. And remember, you guys have 2 basically summoning buttons. that you put on items, and those are attached to those items forever. So whenever you wish to summon one of the cart wasps, which they're labeled, one is Gertrude, one is Princess, and whenever you want to summon them, just press that button and they will come to you as fast as they can. But again, be warned, once you put it on something, even something regular, it'll basically become a magic item. You can put it on something else magical, but it is stuck there forever.
Oh boy. It doesn't require attunement, does it?
No, it just basically becomes an attachment to an item.
Got it.
Basically magical augmentation.
Okay. Makes sense.
And you guys ended with leaving his shop. And that is where we last left off. What do you wish to do now? Well, you can do that easily.
I look over to the others and say, well, do we have any leads for the time being? Because we definitely got a lot to explore.
Well, regarding that helmeted and that antlered man with the helmet, I'm honestly very interested in anyone who has some idea as to how they even got here in the first place. Seeing as how they were so invested in not having anyone else arrive. I say before we head out to anywhere else, we should probably look into that a little bit more.
What? I should probably bring this up. What if we run into one of them, or Sir Chochi? What do we do?
I hadn't considered.
After all, if what we just learned is true, which, considering that Finley's new friend, I feel like them being on the same wavelength, it's probably true considering the research. One of them is in control of this entire city.
This was
Uh,
Conjuro?
If this is Conjuro, that might have a...
Hyde.
Yes.
Especially with all the Mogos around, as I point to just like animals everywhere.
She would also mention the giant Mogo dragon flying around.
Oh yeah, I neglected to remember the giant worm.
Big
Is it a
worm.
dragon or is it a worm?
It's a basically Chinese like dragon.
You
know, Legend of Zelda dragon.
Yeah. Oh boy. Mogo.
It echoes throughout the skies. Mogo.
Mogo.
That's my line.
That's mine. No, they're not stealing anything else from me. I know. Just thought we'd consider that.
Oh yeah, and we can't exactly ask around because, for one thing, we don't know if well, I guess it's obvious now, but we don't know if Sir Chochi is actually his real name. And since we don't know his alternate name, if there is one, we won't exactly like figure
they
out
call
who
him
or where
Master
he is.
Chochi.
Yeah.
Oh, Master. Okay.
And then they spoke of Princess Bonnibel.
Still have no idea what that's about.
What?
What?
I just heard a bunch of gibberish. I couldn't process what that was.
That's what I did. I did a voice and said, "Yeah, still have no idea what that's about."
Yeah, well, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I think we're done.
God damn.
Glad that we got that out of our system.
Is never out of our system. Is never done.
What are you guys doing?
An excellent question. We might as well explore the first place that's nearby and like go from there. You know, ask around a bit.
Ask what exactly?
Oh no, I'm trying to make it as we should at least be as casual as possible, because if we ask too many people, then they will definitely start getting suspicious.
My only problem is if everyone's so reserved and careful about their own names, I can only imagine how it would look for someone to be looking for another person.
Yeah.
If everyone's so keen on their own identities, I feel like it would arouse more suspicion if we were so openly and flippantly disregarding the customs here.
We
As
definitely
for
look
now-
like foreign entities.
Oh my god.
And yeah, Brennan, was
Makeovers?
it? Costumes? New outfits?
How do the people look to be dressed? Are we the only ones that look foreign, both because of clothing or of like races, like species?
I'd probably say more race-wise. A lot of people are honestly, you guys have probably looked like fish out of water for a while, but this is the first time where you're probably the most normal-looking ones. But in like terms of like actual clothing, a lot of clothing here, there's a lot less or a lot more for some people. Honestly, I would probably describe it as spot the main protagonist
Oh dear.
type of area, and it's really hard to tell.
Oh god, everyone dresses like JoJo's. Oh dear.
The Feywild, baby. Everything's fucky. I think
That's
I might be the one
under-
that's more sprawled out.
Okay.
Here. Alice would point her as there is very little humans.
Oh yeah, so basically the human gang has to like put some disguises on.
Yeah, you guys got a lot of humans with you.
Oh,
Or
dear,
human
we
looking.
do. Well, for the hold on, let me just make sure. Princess Gertrude and two medium carts. Just making sure. Let's get these two wasps back, and we'll reconvene with the others.
Every pet is happy, everyone is sad.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Fucking sucker beatboxing.
They're like eyes. You know how they're like
Beatboxing
bird-like?
bees.
You know how they're like hexes.
Hexagon. They're turning to
Yeah.
disco balls.
Exactly. It sounds like the Avatar. It sounds like the Avatar: The Last Airbender ending.
Anyway, so you are gonna head back to the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Ow. That
Finley,
hurt.
anything you want to do? Or just you headed back with everyone?
No, yeah, I'll just head back with everyone.
All right, heard. You guys all begin heading
I-
back.
I walk into the bar. Ow.
Shut up. I already heard you the first time.
Are you rolling to see how many people died while we were
Yep.
gone?
Willing to see, how many barrel towards you. As you guys are walking, you would see Alice kind of turn for a moment and go, "Huh."
What's that?
First off, too close. You watch as she goes. She points. She goes, "I never owned a cat, but is that a cat tree? Sorry, a house shaped like a cat tree."
What?
Huh?
I look at it.
You guys would all go to where she's standing and go, "Huh?" You would see this basically giant mansion size cat tree that looks like one of those like old like Japanese towers
Mhm.
with what looks like large lanterns that are shaped like yarn. You would see what would look like this fish spinning on the top.
Is it like all carpeted?
Yes, I would say. You'd see what would look like this like carpet like exterior. It looks beautiful and pristine dough.
No.
Beautiful and pristine though. As you see what look like just all these ornaments kind of around it, and you would see what looks like almost this large mass of mogos just circled around it.
That's probably important.
Oh no.
What?
Guys. This is Conjuro, right? And if Pied is the one that's the general of conjuration magic and he's a cat, what do you think that place is?
It's his house.
A giant cat tree?
Well, if I were a magic cat with a lot of cash, I would also have a giant cat tree house too.
I just thought he was a tabaxi.
Actually, now that you mention it, I have no idea. I was
I was being a little prejudiced there. I actually have no idea what's going on.
I actually have no idea what he is. Yeah, yeah. Like I read things about that last night. I said, yeah, you know what? Now that you mention, I have no idea what he is. I'm just saying if I were cat-like.
That makes sense, but I don't know, just aesthetic. Considering everywhere else, and then there's this giant cat tree tower in like probably what you can assume is the middle of the city.
Yeah, like we're just walking by some like a loft with like 2-bedroom apartments, and then directly next door is this giant cat tree mansion.
Oh my god. Don't worry about it, Brendan.
You would also see what looks like probably around the outside is these large gardens with all those same plants that that Pied seems to like chew on, like the one where he like tore the plant off of it and like threw it as a whistle.
It's catnip, isn't it? It's catnip. He's chewing on catnip.
Who knows? who knows? No one
Does
can
this
say.
Does this mean this little cat person is constantly high?
Would you look at that man and his personality and say if he isn't high?
I don't know, man. I'm just guessing.
Man's pretty chill. But yeah, we'd see Alice would go, it's pretty, I guess it makes sense, but impractical against fire attacks.
Speaking of which, Soldo used Flame Strike.
Just thought we should keep an a mind in that.
Yeah, we should probably keep our distance.
We should also probably tell Moss to stay away from that. Or you know what? Just don't tell Moss.
Yeah, you know what? No, we're good. We don't.
We're good. Finley, you'll never guess what we saw. How does Finley feel about the giant cat tower?
Well, Finley's probably loving it and trying to figure out a way to cat climb up there.
No. Alice is like, how about we not? But yeah, there's giant cat tree like tower with just you would also see around it looks like a perching spot, which you would look up and you would see that massive dragon kind of circling this area.
Mm.
Oh dear. I don't much care for
Not gonna lie, when you said perching spot, like, I might immediately cut, like, it's one of those, like, it's like the highest parts of, like, the cat tree, right?
Yeah, it's literally the peak of it.
Okay, I was legitimately thinking of, like, that Kandro was, like sitting up there in a bathrobe and cut a cup of coffee and just underwear, just tired.
Just sitting on. No, that's where the bird comes.
Right.
But yeah, you guys, you guys.
Something about, like, little animals just grunting like goblins that always make me laugh. Just
that's what Pied says when he gets snatched up.
your lord.
Anyway, you guys head back to the bar. No other weird excursions, but you would hear. Actually, Finley, you'd be the only one who can understand most people here because you're the only one who speaks Sylvan. You would hear a lot of people going like, "I can't believe they returned after so long. Oh, it's so nice to see them again." And as well as, do you think that this means all of them will be around for this month's announcement? And like a bunch of these people like excited that it seems that Pied and other generals have returned, as well as some talks of some other talks of that they can't believe the greatest general in the entire history of the Heart Empire has returned to them, because a lot of people thought he was dead.
Mm.
Oh. If I listen in, and can I glean that they're talking about Sir Chochi? General
If Finley would exclaim any of it.
Oh,
I mean-
right. Speaking to Sylvan.
Because y'all don't fucking know shit. What the fuck?
Question. By any chance, is, like, just to be clear, Namu speaks Sylvan, right?
Yep.
Okay, because I believe now is the time to, like, ask Finley for, like, quick lessons on Sylvan. So, like, for one thing, to speak to Namu on her level, and also, like, you know, like, pick some stuff up around as we move by.
Yeah, you can definitely ask Finley to teach you it. Finley.
Yeah.
One, is everything okay? What'd you say what the fuck to?
To
Oh,
the fucking
they-
gift that Nicholas sent.
That's what they were doing!
No!
Why?
What gift did you send?
Look at it.
I don't
Look
see
at
it.
it.
Look at it!
It's in Stinky
Look at
Babies.
Oh,
You fucking
Oh.
fiend. Yeah. Right?
I still have Stinky Babies muted. I need to unmute that. But yeah, would you tell everyone what you learned?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like that's pretty good information for everyone to know.
Yay.
So Saldo,
Leave
Finley would
vomits.
Finley would blah to you, like all of you, and
Blah to you.
You can, because you can't exactly make an insight on it because you weren't hearing it from the direct person. So you can make your assumptions as you will.
Does Sir Chochi translate to anything in Sylvan?
No one's been saying Sir Chochi.
Oh, they don't say names in this play. God.
Chochus Chichus.
Run up to who are you?
Who are you?
Many have heard about Master Chochi's name.
You make someone
But
tell
no-
you their name, they turn to dust.
But many people has fears of his real name, Big Chungus.
Little
Who's it?
Chochi.
What is it?
Anyway, you guys eventually get back to the bar.
Ow.
Stop.
Ow.
Classic.
It's really not.
The oldest trick in the book.
No.
Hey, back.
No.
It's me, Ratto.
Not Ratto again.
No.
I don't want his butt drinks anymore. That was more Joker style laugh. You wanna know how much I got this hair?
You want to know how I got this hair?
I
grew
grew
it.
it. I said it first.
I didn't know. I'm God. I said it first.
Like
As Aruk and Rado are talking,
I was implying like as we were walking in, like Rado was actually talking to his like at the hair statue and like had a personality on its own.
Oh no, he's got like a candy wife, but it's made out of his hair. That's so bad.
That's so gross.
That's
What
like
do you
those
think-
videos of like the shedding cats where they brush their hair and then they make like a little sombrero or something out of it. But it's like another him. That's awful.
What do you think of this guy, rat hair wife?
Shooting.
It just
Get away from
Just a-
get away from Opal.
Just a slight breeze just knocks over rat hair wife over.
Anyway, what do you guys do?
Is
how
there
about-
room-
Butt hairs, please.
5 butt hairs.
I thought they said your finest butt hairs, please. around of your finest butt hairs, please. Is there a place where we could like park Princess and Gertrude?
Is there
yeah.
Is there
Okay,
a
and-
bee parking lot?
They float, so honestly, they could just be hanging around the ceiling. You would see a few carts actually doing that, like just kind of like floating.
I know the car.
The,
Yeah, like as it,
the bee parking lot is one building over. This is the wasp parking lot.
oh, my bad. Like I was gonna say like I know the carts are supposed to be floating themselves, but I like to imagine that like the bee wasps are like floating high up in the air, and the cars are just hanging around like they're just regular carts, and they just knock over a guy or two. Just
Just dangling underneath the wasps while they're flying like truck nuts.
yes,
Cars just boom.
just knocks over a stand.
Alrighty, we.
Brendan, why are you sending me
we
snaps
rented
right now?
a
We're
room,
playing
didn't we?
D&D.
Because I can
Hey,
actually
yo.
listen and do stuff at the same time.
So can I. Oh, that was a Marco joke.
What?
Exactly.
What?
Anyway.
What you called me?
Wow, Marco.
Is there like we rent out like a room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there like a place that the 12 of us can go to speak privately?
The 12 of you. Well.
There's 12 of us.
Okay,
There-
never mind. 6 of us can go, and then the like Alice and one of us can maybe fill in the other 6, or can we just
Yeah.
like blah fill in the other 6?
Like
Blofeld in 6 and 6.
Like 6 can plan, and the other 6 can like scan out the area, like see if anything like points of interest.
If you guys wish, there is. I just had a brain fart. There, you guys can like, the rooms can like fit you. You don't know how many, and there's 3 beds in there, so it could be pretty sizable. And you know that it's kind of like a 3-3-2 for the other people. The other people to rooms, I will put them together that you would know.
We've got the magic girlies, where the wild things are, and men.
The boy.
The boys.
The boy.
So yeah, these are the rooms right now. Whoever you wish to, like, you can go in anyone's room, really. They can go in your room. You all have rooms.
Sweet. Just like under the pretense of like going back and forth and like talking, can we like convene in such a way that we can speak freely?
You can speak freely anywhere.
I just don't want like anyone to be potentially listening in from like outside. Or like I don't want to speak open in like the tavern, you know?
Right. A room, or you have to go find somewhere else. Really.
Come on, Nick. I'm sure everyone here in this tavern is trustworthy, especially Rado.
I sell
You okay?
information for money. I'm just kidding.
In exchange for rat hair.
Oh, really?
You wish, weather boy.
I just like that thought like came into my mind. Like, would you like to know, Weather Boy?
But yeah, you can go into a room, or you would have to go like find somewhere.
Yeah, I would just like to talk and plan our next steps, especially with like what exactly we are, like what our next steps are, because we have just want to straighten out what our goals are. Also, did we see pictures of the? Oh, we did see pictures of the people, right?
Yeah,
The generals.
they were basically news clipping depictions. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Marco, did you just leave the roll 20?
What?
Marco.
I didn't do anything.
It says you're not in the roll 20, but you probably are. It's happened to Nick before.
Yeah, I'm looking at the screen right now.
Yeah.
How many guys? How many characters are holding up?
How many characters am I holding up? 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Whoa. Lies.
Lies. It's 13. There's 12 of you. You forgot Rado.
I counted Rado.
Actually, yeah, no, there is 12. 12 is Rado.
Oh, so you guys counted Rado last time with your 12.
No.
Wait, did we really?
Oh, we were thinking of. We were thinking of. Oh, Leah 5th.
Oh my god.
Or should we say Leah 12th?
Anyway,
All right, let us convene here. The highest on the list of priorities is we know where Lambtail is, or rather, we have an idea as to where Lambtail. We know who took Lambtail, rather, and that's a start. But we're not gonna like it.
Mm-hmm.
do you blah?
Yeah, we blah.
Blah.
As you blah, the more you talk, the more the group slightly goes, "Oh fuck," as they realize this is no longer an issue of just some group of mercenaries. This has now become an issue of we might be dealing with the royalty of this place.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
also begs another question: is what does the royalty want? Like, what did the royalty want from fucking the Chimaru of all places?
Specifically, a little green guy and a goat girl. Are we not seeing the bigger picture? Like, Green is actually some royal prince, and like, Lambtail is some kind of speed god.
Speed god.
Speed god.
She's the Chronergy. She's the new Chronergy general.
You would hear Zeno go, "You know, we've been attacked twice now. Was it both under royal jurisdiction or once? Because one of the times this, what is it called? Undead House? Necro Enterprise, you know. Right, Necropolis and Aconus.
Couldn't put it better myself.
Raccoonus Radabagukas.
Yeah, that's exactly. You hear Zeno go, "That was to kidnap Lilia, correct? The girl of black hair? Yes, I've had dealings with them before. Right. But that one was just an assault by a single person.
Was it? It was. What's his name?
Carrion. And he came alone, and then he summoned those other two. But then he comes back with an army to kidnap. What was said? You would hear Simon say, "I believe they were spouting something about the child."
Yeah.
And then they take two people.
My only.
Which I'm fairly sure that Green is not a child. I think Lambtail is the only child really in the guild.
Right.
To my knowledge, if they even were after only just one person, and we're not assuming any connection between Green and them, I highly doubt that Green would just let Lambtail go without a fight. So they might have just considered to take him out of sheer simplicity. Or there is some connection that Green has to the Heart Empire, but you'd all be the foremost experts on that. Is there anything else about Green that comes to mind in regards to any of this?
Yeah, my first guess.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah,
You first, Ardoc. You first, Ardoc.
Your turn.
Okay.
Your
Yeah,
turn.
I forgot what I said earlier about like Green being a prince and Lambtail being a speed god. Like I forgot if Auroch actually said that or not. So like I want to reiterate as Auroch and like after Saldom mentioned it and say, yeah, my first guess was like Green was like some sort of mysterious prince and Lambtail was a speed god or something, which will kind of explain how she's so fast.
All I know is that Green's name is stupid. That would be Eva would say that. Alice would say, "One, don't make fun of Green, especially when he's in danger. I know you're hurt, and you're doing this out of hurt. I'm not doing it out of anything." Anyway, when we first met those two, they were together. They were traveling and injured. Green honestly was holding Lambtail like if he died, he was not even letting go of her.
Mm.
And Lambtail was just a bawling mess. It seems those two definitely knew each other before whatever happened. But I believe it was just me, Eva, and Brew at that time. Before we found them wandering to Chimaru.
Alright blankly says, alright, calling it here. Lambtail is some kind of princess and Green is a type of special royal guard.
That's... You know what? I'm not dismissing that. Said Alice would say, as she would put her hands together now as you have hit the theorizing the stage of her thought
It's not
knowledge.
just a theory. It's a DN theory. Roll to theorize.
You would
Natural 1.
you would hear Eva would definitely go, well, besides Green's name being dumb, I feel like I might have another idea. We've kind of been running across a lot of weird people lately, haven't we? Certain people who are out of the ordinary.
I look around like every single one of us and say, yeah, we definitely know our way of we definitely know weird.
That's not exactly what I meant, but fair. I mean these people with these EX tattoos. Haven't you noticed that they all seem to have something going on with them? One can't talk. When one sneezes or breathes, grass literally grows around them at a rapid pace. One of them can't even go into the Feywild.
I thought. Apologies. I completely forgot wheat.
And one of
was
them is shoved into a rock. Wheat
completely-
has one.
Yeah, no. I remember. It's 021 if I'm not mistaken. I just completely forgot that we had one, and I was like, "Oh, she's just a druid."
Just a druid.
There's a
What do you
druid
think?
with a cold.
She's totally normal. Oh.
Oh.
She's totally normal.
Literally shaking.
Literally about to fall apart any second. Also has a gun for some reason. Throwback.
Looks like a chihuahua with like
Honestly,
Like
The
kinda
living
how-
embodiment of a chihuahua.
glass
she
bones
looks.
and paper skin.
She would also mention, didn't you guys also talk about that 6-armed giant with a similar tattoo that that village used to deal with?
Oh yeah, the one that Bully defeated.
Yeah.
Right?
Indeed.
So maybe there's something we're not exactly thinking about as an option.
Hmm.
Personally, if you want to ask me, this whole Green being connected to the royalty might have some merit to it. Especially if a royal might have stolen something that was made there.
Oh.
Maybe Lambtail doesn't have it as much difference with all these people as we thought. I mean, that's definitely a theory you brought up to me. Yeah. We discussed it when you were all in the forest, that I brought up how strange that man was. It almost reminded me of Lambtail. But I've never seen any tattoos on her. You haven't seen her whole body.
True.
Also, that one and that weird fish girl, it appeared out of nowhere. So we don't even know if they show up.
Hmm.
So they have to fill some kind of conditions in order for the mark to appear, or
I'm just saying, speaking the obvious.
This is getting more and more concerning and plausible at the same time. Regardless, no matter the circumstances, our goal is still clear. We need to at least be making our way over to the Land of Enchantment, seeing as how this General Dazzle is the one who has Lambtail. But additionally, on our way back over, we heard much news of this. What was they called? This gathering in which they announced big news, tadas, or the sorts. I think whatever that would entail is also worth our time. In fact, if this issue with Lambtail and Green perhaps being of some sort of royalty is concerned, it might even be the same exact thing. What if this big gathering is to either welcome back or instate them? Regardless. Sorry, go on.
I feel like there's a
No,
lot
I
of
was-
information we don't have or we're not getting.
Knowledge in all places is power, but it seems here it's even more so. What's that gathering called, Brendan?
The monthly meeting. It is a monthly meeting that is, after it is done, there is a basic, like, kind of like speaking to the people type deal.
Yeah. And where is it held?
From what you understand, it is held in the capital. It is a royal thing, which all the generals participate in.
We'll just show up. We'll just
Hi.
show up to the month. Hi, we have a
We have a guest pass.
we have a formal complaint we'd like to make at the meeting. It's like a
we have an
town hall.
appointment.
It's like the town hall thing. It's like a city hall.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say. We have an appointment. The lady at the desk told me to come here. I just want to know, like, can we get the water fountain fixed? It looks a little muddy.
And also,
Thank
why
you.
are you evil as fuck?
Also, what the hell? is
Also,
your
why are you-
problem?
Also, why are you sacrificing that guy on a pedestal?
What the hey guys?
No one's being sacrificed on a pedestal.
Then whose corpse did I just mark?
Anyway, you would also it would be brought up by Moss, would point at the map. Moss would just be kind of pointing, and Opal would go, "Oh, that's a good point. Those Forbidden Land thing. That might be of some, like, visitation, but from what I hear, that place is just as dangerous as walking around here."
should really go to the Forbidden Land.
It
Not to
definitely.
mention-
It's definitely. You go this time.
Simone would pipe up and say, also heard some people that can actually speak common say around here that apparently there's supposed to be some fun going on at Evo Kala, some kind of like festival, but considering how it's described, I'm pretty sure that's just a normal occurrence, but maybe it's something to look at. Honestly, all these places might be interesting to look at.
Bless you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Shut up.
How did that? I'm sorry. Like I tried to process what exactly was just said. It almost sounds like Max said "pew," but then Nick said "bless you." But I don't know who said it first. It was either Brennan just grumbled or Max said "thank you," and then Nick just immediately responded with "shut up."
Shut.
That's exactly how it happened.
Quite genuinely.
Okay. Okay.
You will not be
Anyways.
deceived.
We don't need the play-by-play, Marco.
Let's cut back to the game.
And now a word from our sponsors. Keeps.
No.
Did you know that 30% of all men will have
We are
problems
not
with keeping their hairline?
Sponsored.
Ray Shadow Legends. Purple
Manscaped.
mattress.
Yeah, sure, just let it happen.
Just a little-
Just completely gives up.
Okay, Winter King. Gives up.
Sorry, I'm allergic to idiots.
You should be looking at yourself and sneezing
Why
all
do you
the
think I'm
time.
sneezing so much? All I heard was.
Alice, you were saying something about every single one of these locations being something worth investigating.
Yeah, before all of you had to start having strokes. It's weird. You guys have those a lot. You should get that checked out. Oh, you had another
Just
one.
like that.
She would say that all of these seem interesting to at least check out and like get a feel for, because really, y'all know nothing about this place other than what it has been telling you.
Yeah.
That's true.
For all we know, there could be a lot of propaganda here.
Yeah, we don't exactly know what to believe here. Especially since everything is here is so magical.
Remember, as they say, words in the Feywild have power.
Rattle over corner and says, "Yeah, just like this. Power word testicular. Power word
Benito
testicular
folks.
torsion."
God damn it.
Power word matey.
Power word testicular torsion.
Yes, that is what I said.
Literally
You're
just
so-
power word.
You're so
Damn
tickled
it.
by that, aren't you?
Literally just power word pain.
Anyway, that is Alice's 2 cents.
By taxes, it should cost about $198.
That was pretty funny.
I'm sorry.
That was pretty funny.
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah.
I hate that it was funny.
I didn't even hear it. Something about taxes?
Marco.
Yeah, it's
Marco.
like, yeah, it's like after Vernon said they gave her 2 cents. I was like, by taxes, it should be raised by $198.
Oh, god damn it. Moving on.
You know we can't move on. We're too autistic.
We need to.
Can't say the word autism on live television, Marco. What the fuck?
We're on TV?
Bless
Sorry,
you,
I'm
bless
allergic to
Brendan!
stupid.
We're gonna get banned for that.
I see.
Brendan, the cops are already at my house.
You
Oh,
can't
God.
spell.
You guys just hear me screaming like bloody murder.
Is that the
Wow.
SWAT team?
Damn, I can't believe
Max
they
is getting
arrived so
swatted,
fast with
guys.
that, but they can't arrive to save anyone fast enough.
You can't spell autism without you and I.
I was
Can
Who
you-
the
I was
music
trying so
stopped
hard.
at level 2?
All right. Let me just.
low key, like I was trying so hard to spell that because like when you said you and I assumed the N was actually the letter N, so it's U N I. I was like so confused. I was like, wait a minute. That's all, folks.
Alrighty. Additionally, well, here's my 2 cents.
You mean
We're in
198?
Conjuro at the moment. I say, we know that Pied is here. We know that Carrion is here at the Necropolis.
Necropolis.
We know that Necropolis, and we know that Icarus is here at Eleusis, or at least that's where they would be if they were where they presided over. We're trying to make our way over to Enchantlic. I think that the more we stay in one area, the more information we can gather on said generals, right? Now, as much as I would like to stay in Conjuro for as long as we can, I think that if anything, we should stay only for another day at most before we head on our way. I propose that we make our way from Conjuro over to Necropolis to learn about Carrion as much as possible, seeing as how he was the one who twice now had dealings with Chimaru. Granted, we should try to avoid drawing the ire of the generals, as we do, but making our way over from Conjuro to Transmutasha to Necropolis, that puts us right in line with Enchantlic, where we can then make our way over to Hexus to potentially attend the monthly meeting if we can make it in time. Do we know when the monthly meeting might be, Brendan? Did we hear that?
You have no idea.
Then another thing, figuring out when that monthly meeting is probably our utmost importance as well.
Right. So what are we going to try and learn here?
First off, the monthly meeting. And additionally, we've heard news that there's another planar being that just arrived not too long ago from Rado over there. Did you call my name?
Me, the king of rats!
The Rat King! You may not see it from there, but I actually have 7 other brothers tied to my tail.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, he's called the Rat Prince. Thank you very much.
Okay.
A helmeted man with antlers poking out the helmet. Now I don't know if they're still around, but I think anyone who has come through from the material plane is someone worth looking into. Especially seeing as how much of an issue we had getting through. Someone who came through on their own is definitely attention drawing, don't you say?
Yeah, definitely. Did you hear me?
Yeah. So, for the moment, we should. People are very interested in talking so vehemently about the monthly meeting. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Learning more about that. Hopefully, in their happiness, we can get some people to spill what they know in regards to Pied for his return, and maybe even General Chochi. And then, if we could see about finding that helmeted antler guy. I feel like that's the top 3 things on our docket for today. Or tomorrow, depending on what time it is.
It's definitely starting to get late around there. Well, I guess, no, you wouldn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't really
How
change
tired
time.
are we? How tired are we?
It feels like you've been working a lot today.
Yeah. I feel like that's what we should resume in the morning. Anyone have any other ideas or to-do lists? Things to add to the to-do list?
Your mom.
That'll be number 1 on the list.
You knew my mother?
God.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't even know. She just left me. She just left me this hammer.
What do you know about my mom? I didn't even get to know my mom.
What I do know is she found beauty in all things, even jerkwads like you.
What? What is his reference?
Obviously not a Steven Universe fan. Anyways.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that
Nope,
episode.
no.
Nope, you didn't watch it.
What?
Why? Why that noise?
I just sucked your brain juices.
You just sucked
Assuming there
Marco
is any.
off?
Never said that.
That's you literally just said I just sucked your juices.
Why is this the first thing I find when I look up Steven Universe meme?
Fat fuck.
Jesus Christ. Fat fucks who don't comprehend the health risks of being a fat fuck. Jesus
not even-
Christ.
He's not even fat. He's just like he's like
He's
husky.
a kid too.
Everyone looks like that as a kid.
Right.
Yeah.
Not I. I was like 90 pounds.
Oh,
Wait.
Everyone's
we
either
talking about?
pencil thin. Everyone's either pencil thin or like.
Anyway.
What are we talking
well-
about? What are we talking about? I spaced out.
Nothing.
Space.
Marco's
Space.
playing Fortnite.
Markiplier in space.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything to add to the list besides my mom?
Your dad. No, nothing to add to the list.
All right. Let's say we take a rest, God. Everyone, let's say we take a rest, everyone.
Yeah, let's chill out.
All right. Easy enough. You guys go and take a rest.
Please, please.
We're just
this-
napping in our rooms, and there's Rattle sitting in the corner.
all rooms are mine. Scary, scary, scary.
This is my domain.
All right.
Oh no.
Arterock.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Is that another hallucination? I swear to God,
You drift off to sleep.
it is.
As you do, you are reminded of a vision you had a long time ago. After the tragedy of what happened in the Land of Fire.
Mm.
This vision repeats itself. You are surrounded by trees as 9 stars descend from the sky, crashing down around you. Fire ignites from these stars, colliding into the ground. And you see as the whole forest begins to burn, as just this shadow of darkness begins to engulf everything. As you watch from an outside view, the entirety of the ground crack into 4. As all you hear is just this shrieking in your head. As eventually you are brought back to that dark plane where you bump into your bear spirit. What do you say?
Can you repeat that last part? I was drinking my soda real quick.
How? What? Okay. What part do you need repeated?
Like what? Like what was I supposed to respond to?
You flash back to the darkness and you bump into your bear spirit.
Okay, like for the past several visions, I always see the bear spirits like at the end of every battle. But at this point, like I realize that like nothing major has happened yet, especially since I lost the Black Hoof. So like I just thought I'd ask him, isn't it a little early for you to show up? Like, is there anything I need to know right now?
If you do not heed these warnings, then you will never grow stronger. You treat the
Okay.
world like a game. Sure, you take things seriously, but in the end, it's nothing but jokes, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's yeah, I'll try, but it's starting to get a little bit harder to keep track of everything. As I scratch the stone part of my head, I guess I now realize that it's growing.
It's grown a lot.
Yeah.
Time grows further. Till you'll be gone, Nordrock.
stakes never get any less higher.
The stakes were never low for you. And we both know that. Time draws near for something that would make your whole journey seem like a prayer. As you would shoot away Garderock. And it is still, and you kind of like adjust yourself, look around.
Mhm.
You only seem to have been asleep for an hour.
Yeah, I just sit there doing artifacts. Like all in all, realizing that basically whatever's coming, like I have no idea what's about to happen, but apparently I'm running out of time. But if you can make a guess, like it's basically a mountain shrieking at fire, right?
To give you one more repeat. You were in a forest. 9 stars collided into the ground. As they collided, fire erupted around the forest. As this dark shroud with white swirling eyes. Forgot to mention that part. White swirling eyes shrouded over you. As you felt the entirety of the ground begin to split into 4. As all you heard was just this maniacal shrieking.
Hey. Not allowed to go on from there. 9 stars, crazy swirling eyes, forest on fire, yeah. Ground splitting into 4 and maniacal shriek. Like, is that supposed to be an end game prediction, or is it like a current prediction?
All the bear spirit had said was this vision. You have gotten this vision before. It was back when you were recovering after the Land of Fire incident. And the bear spirit said to heed these warnings, because if you don't, you'll never get stronger.
Okay, so that definitely sounds like an end game prediction.
Do you wish to go back to sleep?
Might as well. Might as well get some more rest.
All right. You all wake up the next day. No weird dreams, am I right?
Excuse me.
Yeah, that was solo burping.
I sleep eat, alright?
I sleepy, and then I burpy.
No, I sleep eat.
No, I don't know. I like sleepy better. Anyway.
So I was going through all my spells. So I was revamping all my spells during that. Could you repeat that last part, Brendan? No. Oh God, no. Dear Lord, please no. I'm sorry. You don't actually. What are you typing? Stop it.
He's typing something to me.
And I'm rolling this for you. All right.
Nah!
Natural 1. Get ready.
What do you guys do?
Like what's the first place we're What's the first place we're gonna go now?
A second Real quick, just super real quick, before we figure out where we're going, we should probably figure out who's gonna like drive both the carts, who's gonna be in whose cart, and then like give the call buttons to people because we've only got 2 of them, and one of them goes to one, the other one goes to the other. So at the very least, the 2 drivers can't ride together.
Right. People you know who can drive: Simon, Simone, and Opal.
Finley wants to drive.
Can Finley drive?
Can Finley drive?
I know Finley definitely wants to drive.
I can try.
Can any of us drive?
don't even have a
Arnock got
driver's
rid of
license.
that.
Yeah, he did.
Wasn't that for
didn't
boats?
he?
Yeah, you got rid of boat driving. You could drive a
Yeah,
boat.
these are just sky boats.
Oh wait, actually, yeah. You have to think about land vehicles, don't you?
These are
Yeah, I still have-
technically flying vehicles, though.
So technically, none of you can drive.
None of us know how to drive these.
Nope, because you can only drive land vehicles.
But I
Oh,
mean, the
God.
Beetle. Would you consider the Beetle a land vehicle?
Because it's on the land.
Would we have been able to know how to drive it? Just like riding a bicycle.
Yeah, but a bicycle was a giant bug monster.
So we're gonna have to learn how to like take. We're gonna.
I will say
we're gonna have
those
to learn
who know how
flying
to drive would
proficiencies.
probably get a little bit of advantage.
Yeah, with a driving proficiency.
Yeah.
I have. I'm pretty good at animal handling. Would would animal handling be applicable here to the robot wasps?
You can most certainly
If
try.
I wanted, sure, great. I would like to like before we set off, like just try spending some time getting used to driving one of the wasps. And unless someone else wants to try learning the wasps, but I have a +5 in animal handling.
You and Opal would probably definitely be the best.
The way of the wasp.
The way of the wasp.
Finley could probably do it with mechanical.
Finley, do you want to help me try and like tame these wasps and learn how
Does
to
that
drive
mean
them?
Finley gets to drive the wasp?
We could both learn how to drive the wasp,
Fuck yeah!
but I'll hold on. I'll hold on to the car. I'll hold on to the car alarm, the wasp alarm, and I'll give Opal the other one.
Honestly,
Get ready.
before you even say, "Hey Finley, do you wanna?" Finley's like, "Yes." Riding the wasp, yes.
I want to do everything.
How? Yes. This is Finley's horse girl moment.
Wasp.
Oh my
girl.
god.
Wasp.
Robot
them.
wasp girl. Robot wasp.
They.
Wasp. They.
Wasp
they.
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 Okay, but here's the question: this or Gertrude? Which does Opal want?
She would let you choose first. She's not very picky about mechanical animals.
She's like, this is weird.
I'm willing
I
to
wouldn't
learn.
mind. I wouldn't mind princess. I'd like princess.
Finley, what would you want?
Yes.
All right, cool, princess.
Hell yeah.
All right, you get
Um,
princess and you get Gertrude. All right, make me. Whoever wants to do it, make me a check.
Animal handling check or
if-
It's,
if Finn
yeah, animal handling.
is it like we both roll it, or is like
one of you
person-
rolls with advantage.
Meg or Finley, I feel like I should roll it. I have higher. I have
Oh, no,
highest
yeah, I
animal
have-
handling.
I have 1.
I have 5. Animal handling, go.
Let's go.
20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. See what
I
Opal
rolled a
gets.
15.
Okay, Opal. Opal just loves all animals.
Did Opal roll a nat 20?
Yeah. I gotta get these dice
It's
checked.
just like it's just like riding a bicycle.
Oh, she's just like Ruby. Giant fuck off animal. Giant animal that also just wants to have fun. Yeah, Opal, you see this bee, this mechanical bee loves Opal.
Nice.
Thank you, Marco.
What about Princess?
You would see Princess would like take a minute to warm up to you. She's very of her name.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And you would
Very
see
prissy.
she would definitely, you could definitely tell that she likes one of you more, and it's Finley.
Yeah.
Because it tries to nibble on your robot arm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is Fiddly is that affectionate nibbling or is it trying to eat it?
That I was gonna ask that.
I don't care. It's my friend.
Niall
Finley says-
Niall somewhere in the distance. Yes. But you would see as it just like, honestly, before you like fully tame it, it tries to rip it off. Then
Oh.
like now it's just kind of like hanging on to, almost like when some people like they have this like little thing where they hold on to someone's clothes. Now it kind of just does that to your arm.
Yeah. He's my
It's
little
like
guy.
a dog.
It's very.
It's like a
big
dog
guy.
where they're playing around but they don't know to like at what level to play around at yet. And they're just pushing the limit.
Until you say no, ow, and then they go, oh, okay, there's a limit.
It's that thing where dogs just will put their mouth around something looking at you. They won't do anything with it, but they'll just put their mouth on like the edge of like a chair leg or something. They're just like, hi, and just looking at it, looking at you while they're doing it, waiting for you to say something.
She's like, is this good? Am I good? Alright. But yeah, you guys, they're pretty easy to tame. They're basically made to be tamed, but also it's about favor. But who's going in what?
I'm running Princess.
Goodbye.
I presume the three of us will be in let's get out of here. Oh, sorry, didn't mean for, the three of us. And then are we doing draft picks? Is Opal picking someone? We're picking someone?
Opal's like, I don't really mind. Really?
Alice will ride with us. Alice or Lilia and the we need Mr. Xenoblade himself, Lilia.
So here's your group, and Opal gets the twins, Emo, and Moss.
Actually,
The
unless
ragtag
we want the two of them to get together, then give us Moss.
What?
let Xeno and Evangelia Celestia Lady, the two dark arts, spend more time together so that they have to build a relationship, propinquity and all that.
Is that what all of you want?
It's the headcanon.
What's the headcanon? Is this good? Does anyone want anyone else in the carts?
What do y'all think?
No.
B, B,
No, this is
B,
good.
B, 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 B.
I feel like Finley doesn't give a shit.
B,
Bug.
B,
Bug,
B,
bug,
B.
bug, bug, bug,
Bug,
bug,
bug, bug,
bug.
bug, bug. We gotta do a game night again.
Yeah.
You know that Among Us has a new map coming out, right?
Did you hear about the shit with Unity right now?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
I'm
Sorry,
missing
I
the
know
complete details.
I
I'm
don't
getting it
wanna-
rough.
I didn't
Yes.
want to go into a tangent, but like the Among Us thing just made me remember that because I think Among Us is part of that. So are a lot of games. But anyways,
I don't know. All I remember is that the company that made Slay the Spire put out a public announcement, and at the end of it, they were like, "This is our first ever public announcement as a company. Like, that's how much you fucked up Unity." But besides all that, I'm with this pairing.
No
Because
adjustments.
that way, driver, riders, and then potentially if Alice wants to like fly around in her broom, it'll still be evenly weighted between the two.
Okay. All right. So these are the carts.
Okie dokie.
So if anyone ever gets separated, the two carts, this is what you'll have somehow.
Right.
Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that into the ether somehow.
Maybe no, no, we're good. We're good. We can do it. We can make it. If we
Okay.
try, just the six of us.
Okay. All right. So then, are you guys leaving now, or are you doing something in Conjuro?
I think if we could spend a good portion of the day looking for investigating Helmet Antler Guy, finding out a little bit more about the monthly meeting, and also Pied. I think we should, and before we head out. What do y'all think?
sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. What exactly are you doing, and how exactly are you trying to get information?
All right, so I'm actually going to separate with Finley on this one. I'm going to not separate with them. I'm going to separate from Finley, and I want to cast tongues on myself
Okay.
to aid in the investigation. Basically, like we if we split up into, all right, gang, let's split up and look for clues.
Don't you start.
Easy enough. Easy enough. Does anyone else have tongues? I don't believe so.
None of us have tongues.
No tongue? Okay.
Anyway,
I was wow.
it's the same thing as feet. That's exactly the same thing. All right. Okay, so I guess we'll go with you first, Alda.
Sweet.
What do you do?
I'm going.
That's accurate.
It is a quote. It's taken wildly out of context, but it's a quote.
That's an accurate quote. Go on.
Beat.
All right. I can't stop. All right. I want to I want to basically find just some like group or gathering where they're just talking very enthusiastically regarding the return of Pied, or like the monthly meeting. Also, there's no way for me to potentially make myself look more like blend in a little bit more, is there?
You got a spell that can do it?
I don't.
don't have like. Even if I did, I don't have it on me. But tell you what, though, I will.
I will put it on me, and you can say nothing.
Oh no, where is it? It's I don't have enhance ability either. Never mind. No, I'm good. I'm just good as is. Walk up
Alright.
to someone being like, "Hello there, fellow Feywilders."
You would see most of them would probably be outside of Pide's house, or what you can
God, I
assume is
put my-
Pide's house.
I put my hood up. I draw my hood over.
Fair enough. You would do that, as a lot of them would kind of like, you would hear a few of them going, so is that really like where he lives and stuff like that? It's like, it's so big, it's so big compared to some of the towers and stuff like that. And you would walk up and it's like, hello, my fellow children. As
Hello, my fellow peoples. Hello, magic users. Anybody use any good magic today?
would you
Get
ask
the
them
hell out of
something?
here?
Of course, I want to start it.
I walk up.
Jesus Christ.
I walk up and I say, you know, I've actually met him in person before.
Maybe a persuasion check with advantage.
Regardless of what you roll, no one is gonna believe you. I'm betting on that.
Persuasion, you say. Whew, thank God for that advantage. I got a 23. I rolled a 19 and then a 2.
Oh my god.
You would see as the group of them would go, really? Yeah, really?
Yep. Yes, indeed. I was up close and personal, thinking back to the time we were kicking each other's asses.
Yeah, up close and personal, because it's all literally getting his ass kicked by.
You know what's really
By
funny?
Pike.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it, but technically you weren't up close and personal because he was on the other
Oh,
side of
well.
the battlefield. But I'm not gonna say anything about that. You would, because they already believe you. They would go, "Wow, that's amazing." Do you? Trying to think what they would say because they're so stunned.
Is it true that he only chews on catnip?
They would probably ask you, "It's like, what? How'd you meet him? What are you doing?"
Oh, I saw some of his finest exploits, actually, in the material plane. In the material plane.
As a matter of fact, we met in a subway.
I saw him on the battlefield. You wouldn't believe. He was quite the conjurer.
What did he summon? Oh, I bet he did his. I bet he summoned the dragon, but the dragon was still here. You don't know if he can summon too.
He summoned a dragon, all right. It wasn't a dragon. It was like a.
It was a cat dragon.
It was a Kragan.
It was a Kragan. It was a Craggle.
Craggle.
Oh, he summoned a dragon, all right. It wasn't as grand as that one. I point up to the sky, but it was this beautiful golden light, and with a white like fur.
You would see a lot. A lot of them are just like fangirling.
But I mean, you all should probably know more, seeing as how like you live here, especially where he does, right?
Oh, you wouldn't believe the things he's done here. You would see as they would start recounting some of his exploits. I'm not going to do it in the voice because that would be a lot.
No worries.
They would recount. One time, when Conjuro was going through a shortage, he was able to summon a portal that summoned mountains of food. Someone would mention how he was able to just summon a steed with just a snap of his paws.
Huh.
He's able to summon like portals just like with the blink of an eye.
Yeah. Oh boy.
A lot of people would say that he's totally the cutest of the generals.
Okay, if he heard that, he would probably be a bit insulted.
He's accused the general.
A lot of-
Dazzle.
You would know that a lot of them would say, a lot of them would probably say like, "Oh, I'm so happy that he decided to become the leader of this place."
Oh really? Was there someone else in line?
Yes. A long time ago, I believe there was some dragonborn fellow, some kind of fat dragonborn in an overcoat, but after he went on a mission to some island over far into the Feywild, he kind of never came back.
Interesting.
I believe that was 12 or 13 years ago now. Who can say? I'm just glad that we got a new one. That guy was a piece of work.
Damn, like Alejandro is an old cat.
Pide's at least 13 years old. That's...
But yeah, he just came strolling in, and no one's even ever seen him before. He's like a mystery, and I love it.
Especially with mysteries, especially regarding the Mogos around here. I've never seen anything like them myself.
Oh, Mogos are common knowledge since the beginning of the kingdom. Ever since the High General came into power.
Yes, the High General Chochi, was it? I'm just making a guess here.
You would see see a few of them would think, and they'd go, "Yeah, fuck, I forgot his first name. Give me a second."
No worries. Sir.
Sir, can you imagine? He's been captain this whole time, but his first name is actually just Sir.
Captain Sir Chochi.
Yes, Eobard.
Eobard.
Sir Eobard Chochi.
Sick nasty. The High General, you say?
You would see as a few of them is like, I don't know if we should call him High General. He's kind of retired ever since the other generals came about. I just thought he's been dead since the incident.
Oh, that incident regarding, and I point to like where I point to my head where like a crown would be. I'm just making I'm trying to make like guesses and inferences just to like see if I could get them talking as though I have like half knowledge already.
Make me a persuasion check.
Got it.
Because now you're just making guesses and they have to see if you're like, wait, you don't know?
Persuasion?
Yes.
I rolled a 16 plus 4, 20. Damn, a dirty 20. Filthy 20. This one's dirty.
You would see a few of them go,
Dirty little 20.
Are you from around
No.
here? Like, a few of them would kind of look at you and go, are you from around here? I mean, you would definitely know what happened. Well, he's pretty short. Maybe he's a kid. Too deep for that. Puberty happens different for all races.
I am a kid. Yes, I am but a dwarf. I am but a dwarf. No, sorry. What did they ask?
They're at.
I hadn't heard. I hadn't heard. I've only known. I just reply. I hadn't heard what happened last time. I was the only time I remember is that of the High Generals. I only know about the High Generals.
Well, that's fair. They are pretty popular. You would see as one of them would go. Well, if that's the case, you definitely don't know about what happened.
The tea, hunty, gossip.
Well, we don't know for sure because we a lot of us weren't around, but it said that a long time ago, around when the princess had passed. Actually, a lot of people think that this might be why. But we hear there was a invasion from the Clover Kingdom.
What?
Yeah. Apparently they sent some giant creature into the capital.
A giant creature.
It caused havoc. But that's all we really know, and considering the passing of the princess and the High General being just gone, you can only assume what happened.
And that was years ago, is what they're saying?
They're basically, to be exact, they're saying it was around 2 to 3 years ago.
But Princess Bonnibel, but Bonnibel, we don't know if Bonnibel's alive on the other side. But time passes longer here than it would in the. No. Time passes longer in the material plane than it does here, right?
Yes.
So, like 1 hour, 1 day in here is like, this isn't the conversion rate, but 1 day in here is like 2 days in the material plane, right?
That is what you can assume. You don't
It's
know
just
the
that-
exact conversion. You don't know
Yeah.
how fast,
But
but you know that material is faster than the Feywild.
Got it. Understood. Cool. So then that it wouldn't make sense if. Interesting. Like it would have had to have been longer than 2 years in the material plane. Huh. This is very disconcerting. I'm definitely have to add that to the to-do list. Figure out what the hell's up with Bonnibel, or the princess rather.
But after that, after that incident, that's when it was the Magic Generals that took it down. That's totally why they were appointed.
Definitely.
Especially after those older ones disappeared.
As a result of the battle, right?
The battle, some of them fucking off with that old conjuring one. I believe some frog, some lady, and a fat dragon. I believe the frog's name was Lord Basing. Oh yeah, whatever that was about. We weren't really around during that time. Like you, we only really heard stories.
Yeah. You don't say, Lord Ba Sing. Interesting. You good?
Cracked my hand.
That's why you don't do that. I don't like me when I'm trying to give you good advice.
Gatorade. Good for me bones.
Yeah. Speaking good for me
Jesus.
bones. Speaking of the generals, I'm very excited to hear. I'm very excited to for the monthly meeting.
You mean next month?
Well, of course, the monthly meeting.
Right. This month
upcoming
this month's
meeting.
one was definitely interesting.
God damn it. Ree!
But we hopefully by next month we'll be hearing about what they announced.
Wait, just to understand what they just said. Hopefully by next month we'll be hearing about what they announced, meaning
Yes.
that the previous monthly meeting they announced something, but nobody knows what they announced.
Yes. Basically what happened was the monthly meeting has already happened for this month,
Yeah.
and they announced something that will be confirmed in the next one.
Oh, so they just did like a teaser trailer.
Kinda.
These E3 bastards. The sequel for The Legend of Zelda is now in development.
Oof.
Interesting. How can I ask them about how to tell time in the fucking Feywild? Speaking of next monthly meeting, I actually just got back into Kanjiro from a bit of a journey, so my clock's been a little bit off. When's the next one exactly?
Probably in like another month. They would kind of look at each other and like, it's not really a scheduled thing that we know of.
I see.
The announcement
Got
is
it.
though. Don't really know when the meeting happens.
And they announce it through. Does
It's
anyone say
it's like a huge thing through the vision crystals.
we have a vision crystal, right? With the map.
You
on
have a
it?
map crystal.
Damn it. We don't have a vision crystal.
Wait, the
Everything-
meaning is broadcasted
vision-
through the crystals?
A vision crystal is broadcasted through a city square. Everyone gathers around for it. Unless, of course, you're in the capital, which... Oh, lucky. I don't know if it's lucky. They're under a giant skeleton. The skeleton's cool because it's the capital.
But that skeleton was the thing that attacked the capital, though, right?
No.
No, I was sorry, I wasn't asking
Oh.
them.
No. Basically,
The
how they
bug
describe it.
skeleton.
the giant insect skeleton, which, by the way, insects don't have skeletons.
Yeah,
They have exoskeletons. Jinx.
You
No.
From what no, from what you understand, that thing has always been around.
Oof.
That thing has been a part of the Heart Empire since they were born, which one of them is an elf.
Oh Lord. Oh dear. That's a while. Interesting. So, in a month, in a town square, we'll have. Okay, good. Good to know. Hopefully we could attend the monthly meeting in person at Hexus. Great. I'm curious to ask, is there anything like this much closer up to Pide's house, like ostensibly, that I can make?
Unless you want to get right up to a Mogo.
I don't want to go up to a Mogo. Not again. I've been through too much.
Oh no, not a Mogo.
Do
I
they
wanna
say
go.
anything-
Let's go.
Do they say anything else, or like, is there anything else I could potentially glean from them? That they might just be like idly gossiping about.
Well, since you
without
got them
me
on the
having to
monthly meeting, you would probably learn what was said.
Yes, please.
What was said was basically some laws would be changing. Laws about like transferring goods and services through one another. Some imports were raising. Visitation in Necropolis would be extending to all day instead of just nightly hours. But a lot of people probably agrees like, we like the nighttime better because day is scary, which would be weird for a place that is a graveyard. Probably.
Ooky spooky.
You would definitely,
no
you would-
breathing.
you would definitely hear that Necropolis seems to be more scary in the daytime.
That's interesting.
What else? Oh, you would hear that. You would hear that. I gotta get names right because they're just Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Just Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They're not actually, but they sound like Yu-Gi-Oh cards with names.
Yeah.
Evil Kala is apparently having a little festival. In the
I
meantime,
draw my evil color card.
Evil Kala is basically just having in the next month over just a month-long festival, just like yay, happy things, and
Oh boy,
The-
Land of Fire.
and Cinder will be doing the impossible, apparently a month-long performance. She will get breaks to rest, but she'll basically be out and about, and people are really excited about that because it's basically the same feeling you get as when a streamer goes, I'm going to do a cellathon.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Good lord. She's gonna be sleeping on stage and everyone's like, yeah!
I gotta donate $500 to sleeping.
You would hear that a new law has been passed in the form of you now must have a license to go through certain portals around the Hard Empire.
Boy, you got a license for that.
Does this mean we have to go to the Magic DMV to get a magical license?
Oh no. Magic TSA. Oh god.
The magic lines.
You would also
TSA transmutation service assistance.
you
Oh.
would hear that apparently there is a higher call to guarding. A guard payment has gone up by twice,
Holy
Oh,
moly.
wow.
which you would hear them say, you know what? I think I'd be a good guard. Like these people who like they seem to be talking about this pay is so good that they're like, you know what? I think I could be a guard. These like
Specifically
how
for the
old-
pay.
you don't know how old they are, but they would probably need some
They don't look-
training to be guard.
They don't look guard fit yet.
Yeah.
Speaking of money, we need some money.
We need money.
That's just a thing to put out to everyone. We need money. I text everyone saying, also guys, if we need some find some jobs we can do. We need money.
Yeah, time to do some side quests.
And the last thing you would hear is basically the teaser trailer. It would be that some things have not been finishly discussed during this month's meeting, and they will be continued onward through next month into the next announcement, where they will be announcing a event that will bring great change to the Heart Empire.
Oh dear.
That sounds menacing.
And they're all basically like theorizing what it could be. They're like, oh my god, what if we get like a whole new city? That'd be wonderful.
That'd be
What-
awesome.
What if
I
we
asked,
get
what if it's-
public bathrooms?
You would hear one of them like, maybe they'll finally tear down that stupid Forbidden Land. Like, what is it even used for?
Well, that sounds pretentious.
Interesting.
They kind of sound like teenagers, honestly.
Yo, that
Um,
Forbidden Line is pretty sus.
I ask them and I say, what if it's about the rulers of the capital? To see if I could like steer the conversation and potentially like what the deal is with that.
What do you mean?
Shit. What do you mean? What do I mean?
Is that what the teenagers say? Like, what
Yeah,
do you
they're like,
mean,
what do you-
old man?
they're basically like, you say, what it's
Old
about the
man.
rulers of the capital, and they're like, what do you mean?
That's like something a spa would say.
Shut up.
Get the child!
Get out of here. Shut up. Arnor. Get out of here. No, I'm 30.
I'm 30.
No, I'm 30.
I'm 30.
Still technically a child in
Dwarven
Dwarven years.
No, I'm 30.
Unhand me, I'm 30.
Try to. Damn, I really broke Brendan on that one.
Just like running, it's like, get that bearded child. No, I'm 30.
Try to pivot the conversation. I say, well, have you heard the rumors?
No, what rumors?
Well, apparently there's talk going around about a potential ninth element of magic. I can only assume that whatever advancements there are being made in that would only be appropriate if it was connected to the capital.
And you see, they would immediately go, oh my god. What if we get a new hot general?
That's the thing to worry about. Not
my
if this guy is
God.
good or evil. It's only if they're hot.
Oh my god. You would hear one of them would go, what would it even be? There's like no new schools. One of them would go, I don't know, that Nile guy that my family visits has like always talking about like what they were talking about like a few like announcements before about like discovering some new stuff, whatever.
Yeah, Niall, he's really cool. He's on the up and up and everything. You should totally go spend your money over there.
Anyway.
Spend
He's
all
really
your
cool.
money in that place.
Spend your money all at Niall's place. He's really cool. Tell him Finley sent you.
Well, I know it's got nothing to do with the royalty. All the royalty has just gone up with the same names. I think we're on like the 6th now.
What do they mean by that?
Uh,
Up with the same names?
they basically said that every queen has had the same name for like forever,
Bonnabelle?
and they think they're on the 6th now. Would you say Bonnabelle?
No, I wouldn't, because I know like how ooky spooky names are to them. I wouldn't.
Oh yeah, so like if you do say the name, they'll burn you at the stake.
All right. Well, they would say it anyway.
Oh, they would. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I
You
would
would-
say I wouldn't say it just to be careful, but if they're saying it,
You would hear like, yeah, it's always just Una Oife. I think we're like on the 6th one now.
oh,
What?
I see. Huh.
Uno
Oife. You know what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing right now? I'm the Mickey Mouse. I'm the Mickey Mouse.
I hope you're not.
Not right now. Not to them. But I'm like, Uno Oife. Got it.
Marco, do you remember that name?
Uno Oife?
Un-
Una Oife.
Una. Oh, I thought you said Uno, and I was trying to make a joke,
sixth-
make a number joke, like Una Oife, and this is 6. This should be Seis Oife.
Wow, that's really fucking funny.
Hey.
Seis Oife.
If you need a reminder, ask Nick.
Yeah, I can. I if you need a reminder, or about who Uno Oife is, I could scream about it.
Okay. Nick. Who's Una Oife?
Arrogant. Uno Oife is the one that was remarked as having the pink fairy gem.
Oh.
You know, the pink fairy gem that's inside Hanzo.
Oh no!
Not only that,
the one that Blackhoof has currently.
Not only that, it's the name of the fairy gem. Ardorak, you've met Una,
Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. In a
And-
dream.
and the gem was gifted to Una Oife II.
The second.
And Hanzo is currently the holder of the fairy gem, which is located in his eye, which is located in stone in Blackhoof's possession.
Oh no!
And now they are saying that the current queen is Una Oife VI.
Don't you mean it's Seis Oife?
Not funny the second
It's not funny. It's not funny the dose time, bro.
What's happening?
Right. So I'm thinking that just hearing Uno Oife has got me like, I'm like, ugh, at the implications. Where the hell did my dice go? I dropped my die. But okay, I think that unless there's anything else, I think that might be it.
It's not spoilered, Max. It's not
I
spoilered.
know, I just
It's not-
realized.
oh,
I know, I
oh.
just realized. It's okay, they're not online.
I was gonna say, the first one's also not spoilered.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's spoiler.
Oh, it is. My bad.
I was gonna say, I'm looking at it on my screen and it says spoiler.
All right, I was gonna say, holy shit. I love it. It looks great.
Very nice.
How do you know what it is if it's spoilered?
Yeah, Brendan.
Because I'm allowed to look at it.
Mac, it literally says, Mac, Brendan, you're not allowed to look at it, but if you do, I will cry.
That's
That's
Joe.
Awuga's
Oh.
Joe.
Oh, that was directed to Joe. Okay.
Yeah, it's their birthday gift.
Because I'm too poor to buy
Anyway.
them anything.
Hey, art's a gift, and that's the only thing we can afford. All
I'm
right.
also gonna suck
Dang.
them off, so.
Hell
Dang,
yeah.
Max, like, now that you mention it, I'm like way behind on birthday gifts. God dang.
if you don't already.
Anyway, Saldo, you're good?
Yeah. Where the
All right.
did my dice go?
I just
I'm
realized I
done.
don't have. All right. Saldo, you would begin heading back. Is there anything you guys do while Saldo's gone?
Uh,
See, Finley contemplates trying to talk to Oban because of hearing their voice when they did the change, but there's too many people around.
Right.
oh my god, Max, that is brilliant.
What?
The thing you posted.
Oh, the drawing?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
Well,
some nice
Finley and Ardra,
pants. That's some epic
if there's
pants.
nothing you do, there is someone you notice.
Yeah, sure. I noticed the person I noticed.
Thank you, Marco. You would notice this person walking out of the bar you guys are near.
Oh,
Along
Oh God.
with this person.
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh, Kitsune, was it?
You don't know her name.
No, I'm just making a guess, like the magical fox. Like I try to remember the actual like lore name.
Kasune is a nine-tailed fox. She has one tail.
Oh, okay.
And you would see these two walking out of the bar you guys are in.
Okie dokie. Now we got some trouble.
You would see them talking to each other as they're like walking down the streets of Conjuro. And that would be all you would really notice.
Okay, so first rule: they definitely look tough, so we should probably not mess with them.
All right. Eventually, you would see a Saldo would come back.
Guys. Please. I'm back.
Yep.
Yeah.
How's it going? How's it going?
Are you so
I hear
far away?
Saldo on the other side. On the other side of the room.
I dropped my die and I had to get out of my chair and go under my desk to fish it out.
Nice.
All right, I made some pretty good progress. I have some good ideas about some of the goings-ons. What about you all? Did you make any progress on anything?
I just hide a point over at the armored deer guy and the fox girl.
Are they still
You would-
around?
you would- not really. They'd be far into the distance into a crowd at this point.
I hand Saldo some binoculars and just point a direction. Wait, do I have any?
You do not have binoculars.
I go buy some magic binoculars.
Can you speak to the Feywild language?
I bring Finley with me to translate for me.
At that point, I'm gonna tell you if you try to go buy binoculars, they ain't gonna be there anymore, buddy.
I might as well just flat out say it. Saldo, the helmeted deer antler guy just walked by.
He
Like
did.
literally,
Where-
yeah, like literally just now.
Where is
Literally
he?
10 seconds ago,
think
like
you got
all the
it.
way over there. Do you have any binoculars on you?
No, you didn't talk to him. Where?
He looked scary. Like we already very underestimated the gang of mercenaries, which happens to be magic generals. I do not want to take any chances with this guy.
Why didn't you let Finley do the talking then?
I look over at the walking ball of anxiety to see how Finley's doing. Finley. Finley.
My mic. There we go. Hello.
My mic.
My mic.
I
My wife.
my wife. I saw says, why don't you ask Finley to do the talking? I look over at the little breathing ball of anxiety.
What? What did you just call Finley? A breathing ball of anxiety?
Like I want to see your reaction to like how the deer do. Look how terrifying he looked. I wanted to see your reaction because literally he looked scary.
Finley's probably. Are you kidding me? Do you not know Finley? They are probably fawning over anyone that they see because everything here is so cool.
Okay, then in which case you're probably awestruck at the helmeted deer guy.
Did you want to talk to the deer guy then?
No.
I feel like it's too late to rewind to that. Okay. Was he by himself? Was he alone? Like, where did he go?
No, he was walking with this box girl. Who also seemed just as tough.
Well, and where are they? That way?
Yes, as I point at the direction of where they're leaving.
Let's go. We gotta find him. I'm start making my way over there.
Remind me, are we supposed to be looking for this guy, or are we supposed to be wary of this guy?
He's from what we know, he's also from the Fae. He's also from the material plane, just like us, and got here just a few days ago. But the whole point is like, if the generals were doing as much as they could, playing border duty, playing like
Borderlands.
court border control, then how? Not only that, how did this guy get through? But also, what exactly is he doing here?
Probably going on magic errands.
So you guys go looking for them?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Just give him a hey, what's up? Hello, fellow planer. How are you
Do
doing?
you fly the carts or do you walk?
Who else is with us, or is it just the three of us?
Right now, it's you are in your cart.
I feel like one of us should go on cart and the other by foot, just so like in case
Finley's going
we
by
all-
B.
by B.
By B.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Like, half of us should go by foot, and the other should go by B. Because just in case if these two already walks a bit far, the other gang that is going by B can let us know from up above.
How are you gonna
Where's-
talk to each other?
Oh, from very distant pointing.
No. Question: Where's there? Where's everyone?
How come you were talking into a Pringles cup?
Everyone's still around you guys right now. You're all together.
Got it. Let's just go talk. Let's go. Let's just go then. By B, I guess if Finley wants to
fly. They probably get there faster than just walking on land.
B B B B B B.
Definitely
B
I will say this.
B B.
B
Come on, boys. B B B
B
B.
B B
What's up,
B.
Brendan?
Sorry, Brendan.
I will say this: if you go by B, it is easier to probably spot them, but you still have to try and land in a giant crowd.
Oh, it'll be a lot more conspicuous.
No, yeah,
a lot more.
I figure. I was like half kidding
Mm.
about the bee. I just like the robot
Like,
bees.
I was gonna say that, like, once Finley starts driving B, like, it should be like their checkout catchphrase, like, "To be or not to be," and fly away.
I'm gonna start running.
Okay.
Marco has a stroke.
All right. Who's going with Saldo?
I might as well, like, just in case we have to go piggyback mode. I pretty much have to carry him.
Yeah.
Finley, are you going?
Finley will probably also go with Saldo.
Okay, we'll watch the carts. Bye.
Thank you.
I'll go with them. Okay, Lilia. Lilia would join you guys. Make me a investigation check. One of you. One of you can make it with advantage.
I have a 3 in
Okay.
investigation. Not that much.
It's actually a lot compared to probably these two.
Oh?
Yeah. Flashback to the very first adventure where we're walking through the bazaar and like
And you
Yeah.
can't find a cat right in front of you.
yeah.
I have a 0 in investigation.
I think Markham might have a negative.
I have. Hold on. I have. It's loading for some reason.
To see your investigation?
It was pulling up the thing. I have a 1 investigation. Finley,
Wow.
please roll.
Finley will
Finley,
roll
you got
investigation. I got a 19.
All right, see if you get it.
That's.
I was gonna see if you get a natural 20.
Roll again.
Yeah, you get advantage. Might as well.
15.
All right, fair enough. So 19 plus 3.
18.
As you're kind of like looking around, you're like, all right. I was too focused on the bee. Oh wait, deer armor. Wait, that's cool as fuck. And a walking fox person, that's also cool as fuck. I see them as you immediately look in the crowd and point out cool.
Just
cool.
Bug.
Like,
Can I go back to bug now?
like you completely forgotten about the reason why we're looking for these two. You're just like, oh my god, these two look cool. I gotta take notes on these guys.
Oh no, straight up. It would be like, Finley wouldn't be like, oh, like they're over there. Finley, you would know where they are simply by the fact that their fucking fascinated starry eyes are staring at these people.
I think Finley
Trying to
found them.
fight the urge to draw them in their little journal.
Saldo, I think Finley
Yeah.
might have found them. How can you tell? Well,
Like,
And-
like Finley is not even giving them personal space. Like they're standing directly 2 feet in front of them, like just standing in their way, aggressively scribbling.
and you would see these two kind of like walking in a direction. The guy has a giant sword on him, like
Oh,
a,
no.
a large,
He's got a
like broad
giant
sword.
cock. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Max,
I'm sorry.
I'm
That's
changing.
gay.
No, I'm
He has a
sorry.
giant hammer.
No.
He has a giant hammer.
Can hammer my. Sorry.
Stop. There are children watching this, watching us.
No one watches my streams.
You are a child.
All right, he has a giant sword.
Brendan, I'm so sorry.
Maybe not. He has this large sword. That's what Finley, actually, because you're an artificer, you would probably understand, like, just eternally how this works. You look at his sword for just a split second, and you're like, wait a minute. That looks like that handle detaches. That big sword becomes 2 swords.
2 swords.
Oh my god.
I want 2 swords.
Finley can't use a sword. Actually, Finley can use a short sword.
Give me 1 second. While Finley has run ahead and done this, Salda's gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back.
Okay.
Like we're currently looking for these
No,
guys, and so just
Look,
stops and
I'm
distracts
sorry,
us.
Just give me 1 minute, right?
I tried to come up with a
Standing in line at
cannon.
porta potty.
No.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say.
Sorry,
A
let me
magic
sorry,
porta
let me
potty.
reiterate. Let me reiterate. You can continue. Keep going. Just like I will step away for 1 minute.
Like I tried to come up with a canon like line of like you leaving. Like thought it was like in line of a magic porta potty, and by the time he goes in, it's like you guys know about the future toilets, right? That has the like what's it called? Thing that spews out water. So like instead of like using toilet paper, it just washes your
You
ass.
mean a debate?
A bidet?
A bidet. It has a. It's a magic
roommate's in
future
the bathroom,
toilet.
Never
with a
mind.
But it's
Okay.
it's not even like a magic future toilet. It's like, cause you know, I don't know what times these are. I don't know if we have toilets or if it's just a hole in the ground, but it's like a
I'm
really
gonna
nice
say it
hole in
right
the
now.
ground.
It is
Shut up,
my world.
shut up,
There's
Shut up!
toilets.
Shut up! It's just a magic hole. It's a nice hole in the ground that has a bidet on it. But the bidet is actually someone at the bottom of the hole spitting water at your ass.
I was gonna say it was a magic stone that like hasn't been properly fine-tuned yet. So like by the time Saldo squats down, the water stone activates. It just shoots him out of the bathroom.
We just see Saldo go flying.
With his pants down, like, oh,
Saldo!
I
No.
just wanted to go poopy.
You know, if my roommate wasn't in the bathroom at the moment and I had gone, I would have missed a thing because of this conversation. So this Brendan, tell me more about this antler guy with his sword.
His armor.
So like Brenda sounds so done.
You really sound very done.
He has this cloak that has fluff on the side with spikes coming out.
Does that mean his cloak is cooler than mine? That's impossible.
Yeah, it is cooler than yours.
Why do you sound so sad?
I'm also tired.
We need to go
Okay, I
on
think If it's
like
time
a magic bidet tangent.
we're gonna end soon, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Oh man, it's only 9:23. It felt a lot longer than that. Wow.
You guys, you would also notice that this fox girl. Honestly, there's not really much I can say besides what she looks like in the photo. Honestly, yeah, they look like that.
Wow.
Is she like an actual fox, or is that just a mask?
No, that is a fox person.
Wow, and that fox girl is definitely a fox.
God damn it.
Yep. What do you guys do?
Finley's the one who approached first. I'll let Finley field this one.
I didn't approach them.
Oh yeah, like we definitely look like maniacs if we suddenly just run up to these students and like ask them several hundred questions, like, hey, hello fellow planer, how are you? And do those swords detach into two swords? That's cool.
Question, Brendan. How long was I talking to those other people for? Because if I casted tongues, that it's concentration for an hour.
You've definitely been gone for an hour.
Okay, so I can no longer talk to people. This will have to be fielded by Finley, seeing as like I'm sure that this person does speak common as well, but in the case of like any people speaking Sylvain, or Sylvan, not Sylvain, I'm gonna kill myself now that I just spoke his name. Probably defer to Finley, unless you want me to make first contact.
I don't even know what Finley would go up and say.
That's a good question.
For the material planes, are you? Who are you? Why are you here? How'd you get in? How'd you get past the border control? How'd you get past the border patrol?
We might as well. Flush the truth a little.
Are you here illegally?
We might as well flush the truth a little and like say, hey, we heard Now you're also from the material plane. Because how exactly did you get here? Because our path was more on the dangerous side.
I'm gonna say you guys have been doing this in real time. Just
Yeah, we're
watching
just
you guys walk around.
Like we're just sitting directly behind them, like whispering to each other, like, what do we say? While they can clearly hear us.
Okay, so genuinely, what exactly do you want Finley to say? Like, not like what
I
do
don't
you,
want you
not
to-
the conversation,
wanna have-
but like what is it that you guys want to know from these people? Like, what do you want Finley
I
to
don't
know?
want to have to. I don't want to have to tell you that, Max. I want you to find it out for yourself.
That's just mean.
No, the.
Fuck it, whatever.
Stop laughing, Brendan. Stop. No, we're okay. So the whole point is that we came here from. You know how much trouble we had getting here. Apparently, this guy is from the material plane as well, but he just came here just the other day, like a few days ago. And I feel like it would be a good idea just to know more about him, about the dude, see if there's anything that like might connect from like how he was just able to get through and back no problem, how he's like what connection he might have to anything that we've got going on, that sort of deal, you know.
Okay. Okay. All right. I think I got it.
All right.
All right. Now, hey, now, changelings. Yeah.
I give you a I give you a 7 out of 10 for that one.
I already have someone laughing at my joke right now, so I've won. But okay, Finley's gonna turn to everyone and be like, "Don't worry, guys, I got this," and just shoot them with
cast
a
guidance
gun.
on you.
I immediately have.
No,
less
never mind.
confidence.
No. I cast
Finley-
guidance. I don't know what the hell you're doing, but I cast guidance on Finley.
Oh yeah, no, Finley needs the guidance.
I give you a pat on the back and I say, "Gods be with you," and you feel like a little warmth inside you.
They piss their pants a little bit.
I knew it. I knew one was coming.
Brendan,
No,
I knew it was either going to be a sex
relax.
joke or a piss joke.
No, I take I take my piss back. Give it back to me.
Whips it out.
Wait, so did Saldo make Finley piss, or did Saldo piss on Finley?
Who pissed my
I
pants?
pissed Finley's pants.
Okay, anyways, Finley would break off from the group to go up to Deer Guy. Kind of just like, whoa, Finley moved fast. Tap on his shoulder, and before he even gets a chance to be like, oh, hi, Finley's just gonna be like, hi there, I noticed your swords. I noticed oh god, I totally lost my train of thought. Your swords are so cool. Can they split into two? They totally can split into two. That's awesome. I had all of it in my head. I love swords. I always wanted to use swords. Back in the material. Oh yeah, I'm from the material world, by the way. Wouldn't it be crazy if we were both from the material world? Nah, that'd be wild. Anyway, it was hard getting here. Honestly, we had to move a rock. We had to go through a portal. We had to wait for someone on the other side of the portal. There's so much stuff. But your swords are so cool. Can you tell me anything about your swords? I would love to see more of your swords.
As you're talking, you would see the Kitsune start to like almost draw her sword as he would put his hand over her on her hand and put it back. It was like a slow draw as he puts his hand on her hand and puts it back. Just
I was also gonna say like wild. Don't you mean Fey wild?
What the?
What? Do it again. God damn it.
I don't like that you can do it on command.
Noticing her, Finley would not kind of I guess kind of circle around her in interest and be like, wow, your swords are really awesome too. Do you know how to use it? How do you use them? How did you learn how to use them? Are you a real fox or are you posing as a fox? Are you just, do you have the fox mask on? Are you real? Are you from the material world? Are we all from the material world? Wouldn't it be crazy if we were all from the material world?
Crazy. I was crazy once.
as you keep saying that, you would see she doesn't know what to do. She's so stunned. She's like, what?
Finley's
Wait,
really just trying to play it as like a really cool, like a interested fan.
You just like say this, and she just goes, you guys would hear, you would know, understand Finley. What do I do?
Does she say that?
Yeah. You guys would hear, like, because I imagine you're like still like with Finley, unless you're all just at a distance letting Finley talk.
Yo, we're at a distance.
Okay, so you don't hear that. You
Finley's in blob mode to us, and they're doing that thing where like they're like floating in air as their limbs are like circles and like
yeah.
just moving around.
Finley, you would hear her just whisper, just go, "What do I do? It's talking a lot." Just give me a minute. You see, he like thinks a moment. Hi, Octavia. Thinks a moment and just like, yeah, sword was said a lot. As he would like take out his sword. Like he's like pinpoint on what was said the most.
Swords.
Swords. My sword. Oh, they noticed my sword. As you see, he would take out it.
Do you like my sword? Sword?
Uh,
You could
You
not
would-
afford my
If
diamond
an-
sword. Sorry.
To tell you how big this thing is, you know Cloud's sword?
Oh yeah,
mo-
I had to think about that. That's the guy from Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah, big ass but fuck off sword.
Yeah.
As you see, he would take it off and he would literally have to like hold it over his shoulder, swing it around, and then put it on the ground. Like blade tip.
Yeah.
Guts?
Like, I
Yeah,
know
kinda like guts.
Finley is like feigning the interested fan, but they are genuinely like awestruck with this sword.
I see you noticed. As he would like do a latch on the handle as the other part of it would like fall off into his other hand.
It does split into two.
Are you sure you should be showing this to someone? They only understand common. Is that what they're speaking?
No, I thought I was supposed to go up because I would speak to them in Sylvan.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they would both understand you then.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no,
Easy.
of course. Sorry, I should have said
I
something
thought you
about
went
it.
up doing common for this guy, and then you started speaking common to her, and she goes, "What do I do? It's yelling at me."
No. Finley, like, that's why I assumed I was going up, because I was supposed to speak to them. in
Right,
language.
heard. Yeah. This guy would go, she would go, "You understood that? No. Well, should you be showing your weapon? Look how small they are. You are way too carefree. Just go meet with them. I'll be there in a second. Better not be late. I'm never late. Yes, you are. Go. As you see, she would like just start walking off.
Saldo sees that, and Saldo's going to follow.
Oh. Do any of you follow with Saldo, or do you just stay there for Finley? I guess I should say, Ardarok, do you follow
Yeah.
I was
Saldo?
gonna say, yeah, Finley's like, oh, sorry, and just, I gotta go somewhere. Just starts following his companion.
Bro. They didn't care about my sports.
My dinosaurs.
Ardarok, do you stay here to watch over Finley, or do you follow Saldo?
I might as well watch over Finley and make sure like nothing weird happens.
Good job, Soldo. Good job, Soldo. Good job, Soldo.
Good job, Saldo.
Good job, guys.
That's how Saldo gets up in the morning. He stares in the mirror.
Oh,
He
good
cries a
job.
little bit, and he's like, "Good job, Saldo."
Anyway,
What do you think? Wait, how do you think I cope?
Finley, you kind of just like start looking at Sword. You'd be like, "You weapon manufacturer?"
He's asking if I'm a weapon manufacturer.
Yeah.
Oh no, not at all. I mean, I built my own arm. I guess would that be a weapon? I guess that would be a weapon. There's a lot of stuff I could do with this. It could be a weapon. But no, being a weapons manufacturer would be so cool. All of the things I can make. I can
What is
make
your
new
name?
things. Oh, I'm Finley. And Finley like holds their hand out, to shake, of course.
Excuse me. Which arm?
Metal.
All right. You see, as you would hold out your metal arm, he would look at your metal arm for a second. As he would shake it. No reaction.
Light reaction.
Light work, no reaction.
Wow, guys. Same brain cell.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was imagining. I was
all
imagining.
parrot right there.
I was imagining Finley just being like, oh, you're a weapons manufacturer. Oh, what? No, I don't make weapons. I did make my hand, but I guess I do fight with my hand. But I'm more of a lover, not a fighter. It just hugs him. Just hugs him. This is fucking outright.
You see, as he would look at your hand a little bit and go, "Interesting arm. You said you made it yourself."
Well, I couldn't just work with one of them.
Too true. Yes, the sword separated into two. It was crafted specifically for that. I have a hard time deciding how I want to fight.
Ooh, how do you fight? Finley says with the sword already drawn in their notebook.
Well, gets a bit heavy, so usually use it for its weight, but it does quite a lot of damage when I let it fall. But I'm usually dual wielder.
Dual wielding. Is that hard?
Can be if you don't know what you're doing. Good thing I do.
Where did you learn how to fight?
That's a good question. Let's just say I had a very good teacher a long time ago. One that probably wouldn't like me spreading her name around.
How do I switch the conversation to the
Finley, fuck! I got too invested in the swords.
No, seriously, like I was genuinely
lore.
invested in the sword lore. The slore. Sorry, I'm trying to formulate a conversation in my head.
Saldo, while Finley's formulating, you want to roll me a stealth check?
Cast guidance on myself while I do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm like, I know how I am. Although, funnily enough, Saldo's pretty stealthy.
For a dwarf.
For a dwarf, he's pretty sneaky. Remember when he was climbing up that climbing up to Blackhoof's and I did some like fucking like pipe climbing and backflips? Stealth, you say, yeah? Okay.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Finley, whenever you're got the idea, just let me know.
That's hold on. I've got a D4 here.
Only against the wall on the cabinet on this side.
I got
Yeah,
an 11.
Got an 11
I rolled
overall.
Total, yeah. I
Heard.
rolled.
Finley,
oh, no.
you got anything?
Heard, as in you've been heard. Roll
Oh.
initiative.
No, trust me, I totally understand. I mean, after all, she was your teacher. It's not like it's my place to ask about that. I have someone like that back in the material world.
You don't say.
I didn't think I'd get this far.
Huh?
Oh, there we go.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Do you know of it?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just
It's trying real hard, guys.
I know. It's just really funny you saying that, being from it, and you know this guy is probably from it, and it's like, oh, the material plane. You know it. It's like, yeah.
I
you
come
hear
from a place
me-
called the Material World. Have you heard of it? Wink, wonk, wink, wonk.
I think in the rambling too, they mentioned that like they're from the material.
Yeah, well, they rambled so fast, the guy would be like, sword? I heard sword. Here's sword. You would hear him say, yeah, I know a little bit of it. My teacher's from there.
Oh, really? Are you from there as well?
No, actually. I used to travel in between quite often. Recently, I just got back from a long trip. After the whole license debacle.
The reason why
the-
the trip made it so long was the giant line at the Magic DMV.
Brendan's silence makes it so much better too.
I'm sorry. I genuinely am sorry. I just can't control it.
If you were sorry, you would stop.
It's something I have
That's a-
literal
that's an
no control
elementary
over.
school.
That's actually not true.
That's an elementary school.
No control over you talking. It's just.
That's
Does that
actually a
make
lie.
sense? Do you have fucking Tourette's, Marco? What?
Probably.
You have the most autistic Tourette's I've ever seen.
You have no, like, do you just think things and your brain, you have to say it?
Actually, Marco, you're a medical condition. Anyway,
I am.
Oh my
We're
god.
not gonna get. We're not gonna let that. Not gonna let that elementary school phrase slide through. Sorry means I won't do it again. If you were truly
that's
sorry. you
actually what
wouldn't do it
sorry means.
again. I know, yeah.
Medical situation. That's funnier than what I said.
What did you say?
I said you're a medical condition.
Oh, that's what it was.
No, medical situation is funnier. Honestly.
I liked your medical condition.
I have a condition.
I am the condition.
a condition.
He would say, well, yeah, no, he kind of finished his sentence with, I've been gone for a while, just got back. Took me a bit because of the whole new license problem. Do you know anything about that, or are you fresh here?
I'm not gonna lie, I only came here a couple days ago. Or no, a couple hours ago, right?
It was a day ago.
Fresh is an odd term.
We took a nap.
Yeah, okay, I forgot about that. I actually only came here a couple hours ago, or a day ago. Fuck, sorry, that was
makes
my
sense for Finley. Finley saying that makes sense.
brain.
You're the medical condition now.
Finley's quite literally like, I actually could not sleep, so it probably was a few hours ago. He would go, whoa. Might I ask how you got here?
Oh, well, it was this portal over in, I think, Feywild in the material world. It had a stone covering it. We had to We actually had to push the stone over just to get in here.
A nice geode where you had to force the stone down to create the portal.
Exactly.
Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no.
Have we said too much?
You see as he goes, "Rightio," stabs you. He
Oh my god.
Oh,
Cuts
you're
Finley's
talking.
head off.
I'm familiar with that one. The one that we have as a secret that we have guards set up at.
he
And then
would,
you waste like
Okie dokie.
he would say,
Artichoke
you hear him
stabs you.
say, "So you braved through a large forest, correct?"
Oh, yes, with illusions. It was interesting.
A little traumatic.
Very traumatic.
Interesting indeed. Well, and if you're done sketching everything we've written down, we've talked about,
Oh, yes, my bad.
Finley looks down and notices they already filled 3 pages worth of sketches.
you would see as he would actually go.
But it's true.
You would see he was actually go. May I draw something in that if you don't mind? I feel like if my words
Before
are gonna
he's
be
even
like
done,
that-
Finley is like handing their notebook over and is like, absolutely.
You would see as you would
Is it-
hold it. He would get to may I draw. As he would hand it. He would go. Cool. As he would like he would connect the swords back together and be like, hold this. As he would lean on you and he's like, ah.
Finley
This
would,
thing
like,
is
half
heavy
almost
as
fall
fuck.
over, but also like catch it and just fucking.
You would notice
Swords.
something. You would notice something about this sword. Only the outer layer is metal. The inside of the blade, because it's so fat, is stone. And you would see what would look like coming out of it. You realize this blade is not a normal sword. Because it looks from the inside, it is completely pasted and glued together metal on stone.
Really? So he
Oh.
just wraps his metal in duct tape or something?
Which makes complete sense why it's so fucking heavy and unbalanced.
Oh my god.
And
Also,
you would also
you-
notice that the handle is a really thick root of a tree.
That's
oh my god, he just
fucking awesome.
MacGyvered his own sword out of things out of scrap he just found on the ground.
You would see as he would like write something. As
You
he
look at it and it's actually Among Us.
would, you would close it. It's a dick pic.
Stop.
I don't know why I said pic. I was just I meant to say just drawing of a dick.
Yeah, the pick made it so personal to him, like it was his own.
Enjoy. He would hand you the notebook and grab his sword and go. He would say these words. He'd go, "I hope you have a good travels. I hope we meet again. For now, though, you should probably. I gotta go tell my friend to not kill your friend for following her."
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh, of course. Thank you.
Of course. And I request you probably don't read that till after you're out of the city, just in case anyone's watching.
A bomb will go off in 5 minutes.
As you see, he begins to walk away, putting the sword on his he clicks the sword into its holster. As Saldo, we turn over to you. You're like,
Oh no! I'm just imagining whatever has happened, and we're just now like talking at each other, and I'm just like, in her point of view, it's the courage of the cowardly dog. The things I do for love.
Saldo,
Yeah.
you begin to follow this person.
Uh-huh.
As you do, you would eventually kind of like lose her in a crowd, and you're like, "What? I think she went into that alley."
Oh no, the
As-
music stopped.
You like turn in, and just as soon as you walk in, you find what looks like this sharp blade at your throat as she is standing behind what looks like this tall sort of pillar as she goes. No, so se no ne.
This is actually this is just a big misunderstanding.
Hado. Nai susame sore.
I don't know what you're saying.
I I
Listen, this is all just.
I have this face. This is the face that Saldo currently has at the moment. It's with the walking into this building with the sword pointed up at him.
I'm so tired.
Wait, did she duck into this? Wait, did she duck into this building? Let me just.
Are those Steve Buscemi's eyes?
Is that just Steve Buscemi?
It's Max's spirit animal.
Man, I
Tired.
don't even know what the fuck that means.
Tired cat looking at the phone.
I have. He sent it to me.
Oh.
But Mark Arterock has a bear for his spirit animal. This is yours.
Can you do one, but it's my eyes on Moon?
Please, please.
Send me a picture of yourself. And yeah,
Send me
I can.
the status
and
picture
Moon.
of yourself.
Send me a picture of yourself and send me a picture of Moon, and I can get that going.
What do you do?
That.
I don't know what you're saying, dude. It's Monday.
I didn't even have my
even know if
coffee
it's-
yet.
I don't even know if it's Monday.
It could be 3 months from now.
I start looking. Actually, you know what I do? I look over. I think back to what Finley did, and I was like, "Oh, hey, it's a good thing that I found you. I was actually really looking for you. I wanted to see if I could talk to you real quick. I was actually with the person that you know." And I started like making a bunch of random gestures, and I start putting like stuff over my face, and I started speaking in this language that I know that for certain they don't know. Absolutely. Fold. They just immediately fold. Saldo's got that.
Just a week. Just a
Saldo's got that.
the weak and defeated. Nay.
Saldo's got that autism.
You see as she would like, she still has the sword at you, but she's like walks out now with the sword pointed like almost like a rapier directly at your throat. She would go, Neo agasume chose mental illness.
Is there anything that I can like infer about this language that I've been trying to with Leofith and everything, and like with Finley knowing it, like I've been wanting to like learn about it.
Just make me a straight intelligence check at disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Great. That's a
think-
natural one. It
I think
rolled
that's-
off the table. It rolled
I
off
think-
the table and onto the floor.
I think that's pretty much just how this goes. You try to infer something, but all you really get is mental illness? Question mark.
Oh my god.
Mayo. Yeah, she would like gesture to all of you.
Oh, whoa! Did everyone else show up?
No.
Oh, I turn and I point and I say, I point to everyone and I'm like,
Everyone
Mogo?
who- just you two.
Yeah,
You say Mogo?
I just put my hands up and I say Mogo.
As you say that, you see her eyes as she immediately tries to decapitate you.
Oh no!
As you would hear, like as you close your eyes, as you would see this person standing in front of you.
That is a Gerudo from
God.
Legend of Zelda.
Thank God. they got
Dione, Dione! We. Nimo sere? No, sedo semina. No!
Oh, like the only thing I can go from that is just that.
She does the cutting off neck gesture and like does the no function with her hands. No, se ho se mogo. Oh, here, go ahead. She would point to just. Oh, okay, go ahead. Zelda, you would see as she would go, oh yeah, sure, go ahead. As they would go, and they had this gesture of good, and then she immediately goes back in front of you like, no, no yeah, suma soye.
I'd cast a
Was
spell
it-
right now,
was
but
that-
I don't want.
Was that exchange just now? Was that exchange just now? The nuh-uh. Give me nuh-uh.
Yeah, that was basically it.
Sane. Dofasifa Sane.
You would see as she would take out a second sword from her back and go, no, si so same.
The wolf? Or
Yeah,
or-
the wolf. You don't know how she blocked that sword.
Yeah, I'm scared to ask.
No, mine suke. Be eso no he. Mogo.
No.
Was she
no,
offended? Like, did she
not-
think that? Did she think that you called her a mogo?
No Mogo. Mm-mm. No go.
No go on the mogo.
You would see as the red-haired one would turn around with the face palming. Nito?
I do one of these where like you're doing like one of these with your hands, you know, and you're like, oh no, and she's like, oh yes, like chopping off head, yeah, and it's like no.
Moto. Nito Naida. And you see there's just be silence. This one would look like she's pouting for a minute. She would sheath both katanas. Sayonara. As you see, she would then touch your head as I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
She really said sayonara. Nice.
I'm good at these. Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
18.
18?
Yeah.
You save from it. However, you see as she congratulates herself as she thinks you didn't. As she claps and goes, no memory.
Who said that? Her?
Mamma mia, no memory.
As
No
you,
memory.
you see as she would twirl her finger in a circle as you see a portal open up into the alleyway.
Holy moly.
As
You immediately blow up.
Neso Barb.
Barbara?
Oh. Bramble.
Bramble.
Bramble Hinosada would point in the direction you came from. Ah, Bramble Nosada. Got it. Would clap her hands as you see a portal with Bramble standing right in front of it would appear. Not with Finley.
Is the guy named Bramble? That's interesting.
Hey-oh!
The ostensibly this guy.
Possibly.
Yes.
Interesting.
You would see as they begin to walk towards the portal and through it, as you just hear, "Let's go."
And I'm just alone in this alleyway.
Yep.
You fall over because you literally nearly died.
Finley, do you ever open your journal at all?
Oh man, but he told me not to.
Said to
I was
wait.
gonna
Not-
say, does
Not
Finley?
to open it until,
does Finley
not to open
do
it until you leave the city.
I was gonna say, does Finley? Do you do it despite what he says?
The curiosity
It has-
is definitely over.
Curiosity?
Curiosity. Um. um. I lost my train of thought. What were we doing? Oh, the C word would take over Finley a little bit, but
Goldfish
would-
energy.
try to heed just the like in case anyone's watching warning.
All right. So you would look at it and like keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
I asked because I didn't know what you meant.
No, you're good.
Okay. So as you like start walking away and you like get with Arterok and Lilia, you kind of sandwich between them as you like flip it open slightly to look at it. As it says written in your journal right under all of it, as you like he left, it is written right under it. Fall to the Empire. As there is a heart with a stake through it. And that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Oh my god. Really?
A resistance?
Fuck yeah.
I have come.
Okay. Apparently there's an hard Empire resistance, in which case there's definitely something bigger that we're not seeing happening in the shadows.
Who knows?
Oh my god.
Yay.
Thank you, Nick.
That's. Oh, dude, I'm excited.
Anyway, yeah, good session, guys.
Yeah, like we're like doing over what just happened. Like what was it? Like, was there anything else written before Fall to the Empire, or was it just that?
That is the only thing you've ever seen about Fall to the Empire.
Yeah.
Okay, so in which case things are probably a lot darker than they seem around here.
So the guy in the rock wasn't a clue enough that things are darker.
What? The guy in the rock, dude.
Why is it always Finley dragged into this too? Like now like they've seen this, they know, they're in it.
Oh yeah, you're a witness now.
I'm a witness.
Oh, that probably explains why you say you should probably leave the city before you look at it.
I'm witnessing.
You immediately see if 1,000 Mogos begin to spring on all of you.
Oh god.
Descend upon Finley.
Yeah, good session.
This was good.
Honestly,
Good session.
that was a really good session. We got a lot done, and we should be ready to leave. Should be ready to leave.
Good session, everyone.
Okay. Calm down, Professor Farnsworth.
Yeah. But yeah, that was fun. A lot of lore just dropped.
It was good.
Did you not enjoy it, Brendan?
I had fun. I always have fun.
It's because we've been constantly going on to tangents the entire time.
No.
How do you sound so angry, man?
Yeah, dude, like you literally sound sad, like right this second.
I'm not angry.
Bless you.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
Wow.
All right. Time to.
Oh yeah, that was really fun.
Thank you. No,
Brennan literally you sound so sad.
I'm not
Thanks.
sad. Good night, stream.
Good night, stream.